From Shakespeare to modern television, from board games to card games, lying has been prominent in society as fodder for entertainment for centuries. But now more than ever, lying saturates culture to the point that people think it may even be okay to lie. According to an MSNBC News study, the average person lies 3 times per minute of conversation. What motivates people to lie? Do they really lie this much?
Yes. Pretty frequently too.
A lot, unfortunately.
Laura Parisi, a licensed mental health counselor, has worked with teens and adults for over 20 years and has encountered all types of lying.
People lie for social reasons. They don't want to offend people.
I don't want to be the one to tell the person that they look fat.
They don't want to make themselves look bad. People lie to get away with things.
I think it's to make other people look at me better. It's like I'm self-conscious or anything. I just try to make myself seem as good as I possibly can. And I don't know if that's wrong to do, but I do it. And I don't necessarily mean to do it, but I do it. I can't deny it.
I lie to my parents all the time.
Maybe, yeah, no, not maybe, definitely my parents.
I'm gonna say my parents.
Probably my parents.
Well, probably, my day at school, obviously, because I'm sick of them asking me every single day, like, how is school? Like, I don't feel like going into, talking about it. I just don't.
If my parents are like, how was your day? My day could have been awful. It could have been amazing. I could have gotten in trouble. I could have, whatever. And my response is always going to be, it was okay. It was good. Whatever.
Were people nice? No.
Did you?
Do I exaggerate? Probably a nice amount, a lot more than I lie, probably.
I exaggerate with stories a lot, just to make them seem more interesting, because I'll be telling them out loud and then listening to myself, I'm like, oh, these really aren't that interesting. So I'd exaggerate a little bit just to make it better.
Stories I actually find I keep pretty much the way they are. I don't think I lie about stories too much.
It makes a better story.
There was actually a recent research study that was presented in the journal Emotion. And in this study, the lying that was detected was very different from what we ordinarily think about when we talk about lying. This was intrapsychic or personal lying. It's a lying that's happening within oneself rather than social lying or interpersonal lying. 62 students were given a computer survey and asked to report their GPA. Those who exaggerated their GPA, actually their GPAs went up about as much as they had exaggerated. So it may actually represent a goal that someone has that they want to reach, rather than trying to hide something, cover something up, rather than what we usually think of.
I don't even know if I can control it, to be honest with you. I think if you ask me for a grade on a test, I might just, this is a warning. I might tack on a few extra points. So just the rule of thumb, if I tell you what I got on a test, just take away like 2-3 points. This is gonna blow my cover. I would say that I have cheated on tests.
I have. Nothing big. Definitely nothing big. But glance at the person's test next to you, like, okay, A for that one.
Like, there's those people that write stuff on their hands and like on their clothes, and that's like pretty bad.
A lot of people in this school like to print out the little cards. I've never done that. That's kind of like, Mission Impossible cheating as far as I'm concerned. Sneaking it out and everything.
If you're kind of sitting there and you're looking around at other people to see how far they are in their test.
But, I've glanced. I've done the glance. I think everyone's done the glance once in a while. Do I ever lie to teachers?
Yes. Every day of my life.
I don't think so. I can't think of a time when I did.
I guess I can't think of any occasion off the top of my head where I explicitly lied to a teacher. So I would say I have, but I can't give any examples of it. And it was definitely on a minor issue that I've lied about.
Yeah, you can kind of tell when a student's lying half the time. Students have a tendency, they look to the left, or they look down and to the right. If they look up and to the left, generally that means they're purely lying. When they look down and to the right, they're kind of thinking about what they're going to say. It's definitely a tell, and students are really bad at it.
I think I can tell literally upwards of 80% of the time when people lie to me.
I don't know that you can always tell. I think there are signs in some people. This is classically what we say. Some people say they're good liars, some people say they're bad liars.
Like, I'm really horrible at that card game, like BS, and we're so bad at it. Everyone always knows when I'm lying.
Many people show signs of lying. They become nervous. They cannot look at the person. So there can be some signs of that. Some people sweat, or their faces turn red.
Body language, the way they look into your eyes, or avert their eyes, or or laughing, or hand movements. I'm sure there are many ways.
You kind of pick it up because as being a parent, I knew exactly when my son was lying. Did you go out this weekend and party? No. Yeah, tell me another one.
It's so hard to describe when you know somebody is lying to you. I think it's something that you have to see yourself.
I really never thought that my students were very good liars. I didn't expect them to be. But I played 2 icebreakers with them that taught me otherwise. One was called 2 Truths and a Lie, and another one was What Story Is It? And I found it very difficult to tell when my students were lying and when they were telling the truth. And so did the other people in the group. So that opened my eyes a little bit and made me wonder. I think lying has become very acceptable, and I think the fact that there are so many shows about lying, that there are many games about lying, shows that it's acceptable, and I would think that that certainly would encourage people to do it and feel less guilty about it.
Three times per minute of conversation. Is that on that show that lied to me? Okay.
That is definitely plausible because I probably lied a bunch of times during this interview.
I bet that if you were to actually study somebody for an extended period of time, you'd probably find that, myself included. I just don't think I realize it. I don't think everyone realizes it when they're doing it.
Lying is bad.